Oh, welcome, friends. How are you? I hope you're all rocking and you keep continuing this inner journey. Welcome to this inner journey 18 group meditation program. Myself, my name is Arun. I've been practicing meditation since 10 years and it's been a long journey. And rather, I say I learned a lot of stuff. Instead, I undo a lot of learning that I have done so far in this world. So I undoed having anger. I undo my learning on the overthinking side. I did a lot of unlearning and I made myself calm in every situation, no matter what. So in the beginning years, what I did is I do a lot of meditation for my daily life and how to achieve goals and how to educate myself in a proper manner, how to attain myself with a calm mind. That's what my basic agenda when I'm doing meditation. So in the first beginning years, I did with no music, and then I increased my meditation, and music helped me. And in the past couple of years, after watching PMC channel, I learned how to meditate under the guidance of Balakrishna sir, and that helped me a lot. And in the past 4 months, after I joined this Inner Journey group meditation program, I'm also part of one of the Inner Journey group program. So it's all like rather getting the guidance, you need to do something what's happening when you're doing meditation. That sort of different experience that I had. And it's, trust me, my friends, it's been a roller coaster ride for me spiritually. And I enjoyed the ride, each and every bit of the meditation. I enjoyed it with my open heart, with my open mind. I accepted whatever that come in my mind and whatever that came as a part of meditation. It's a intense meditation program. It's an intense energies that you get. So even if you sit for hours and hours of meditation, that's equally powerful as you sit in the group meditation. And it's equally powerful when you're doing with like-minded people of all the group. And here, my friends, we have 300 people, more than 300. So imagine how big this group is and how big energies are. We get a lot of energies when you do meditation with all the like-minded people. Oh, that's all I can say. So after we are done with this inner journey program, they asked we need to organize the same program whatever we experienced as a part of inner journey group. We started doing the inner journey meditation. We asked to apply for this inner journey program, and the selection process completely different. What I experienced in the selection process completely different, and each and every participant, whoever is in here, they are all very energetic. They already are masters. They don't need to do anything to become master. They are already master. They are already gods. What should I explain about you? You are all wonderful masters, as I see in your selection process. Each and every candidate has their own what do you call their uh, their own purpose in attending this meditation program. It helps you as well as to the group. So don't miss these sessions, my dear friends. These are very specific uh, sessions that are designed specific to you. So as I move forward, we had a lot of sessions which are designed in a proper way that even a single person who's like they don't know what's PSSM, they can understand. We had really amazing sessions that are based on the science of the meditation as we started. And then we explained about the 18 guiding principles of PSSM, immortality by Devi Chakka Madam, and teachings of Guru, what's big Guru than our breath by Saroja Golopalli Madam. and power of intent, the miracle mind, importance of plant-based diet. Every every what you call every program is very wonderful, and they are all you cannot miss those sessions. Even if you're an outsider, you cannot miss these sessions. These help you grow spiritually very fast. And the power of pyramids, yesterday's session by Vamshi Krishna, so it's amazing. Let's move on to the current situation, the current session. That is, we will have today's session in such a way that we will start with the wisdom session on 9 gems of the wisdom by Gopi Penumerthy sir, and followed by the meditation session by Pratima Deepthi madam, and a regular Q&A session. And we will close the session with spiritual song by Kameshwari madam. Before we start the session, we will request all the participants to follow the adequates to help ourselves. So if you follow these things, if you follow the guidelines, whatever given as a group, we will help ourselves. So we will help not to just us, to the group as well. So be punctual, be attentive, and turn off all your videos and mute your audios when you join the sessions. Please carry your rule number, because based on the rule number only we can identify that you belongs to this group, and that's very important, so that we can identify. And these group energies are very powerful in such a way that it's all each and every person has their own purpose in this group. So please don't um, uh, just join with your name and add your rule number, please. When you have any questions, my dear friends, please raise your hand during the Q&A session, and try to keep your question based on the topic. So it will help make that complete session more beautiful and more knowledgeable when you ask the questions specific to your topic. And when asked after raising the hand by the anchor, that's me today, so please unmute and turn on your video if possible, and go ahead with your question. And we will validate the participants going forward. If you don't attend the session with your group name, I mean with your rule number, we might need to remove you going forward. So please do be careful, okay? And two more points that I want to mention is, like, when any of the organizer called you in the beginning, while the selection process is going on, please do follow those instructions. They are specific to you, and also the affirmations that are given to you. That's very, very, very important, my dear friends, because those are the affirmations that's not to be followed just like a rule or nothing like that. They are just suggestions. If you follow these suggestions, what happens, my dear friends? It's going to improve you a lot, and it's going to spiritually make yourself grow every day as you follow those instructions. So are very, very, very connective to you. So please do follow them. So without any further delay, let's get started our first session. I mean, our session now. We have 2 sessions, since I said. So I'm going to start with Gopi Penumerthy sir. Gopi Krishna Penumerthy is working for Express Scripts in Austin, Texas. He has been practicing PSSM meditation for the last 7 years. Oh my God. Before, he dabbled with other meditation sessions, other meditation techniques like Reiki, Trataka Yoga, and many other sessions from other gurus. So he's been promoting meditation in a big way through group meditation sessions at home and workplace. And he has been hosted many sessions by our spiritual masters. He hosted Brahmarshi Patriji at his home, and Dr. G.K. sir, who explains about the spiritual tablets, twice at his home. So that's a very wonderful spiritual way of spreading the awareness on this spiritual. So let's welcome Gopi Penumerthy sir, and give us a valuable information on 9 gems of PSSM. Please welcome Gopi Penumerthy sir with a grand applause. Come on. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arun. Thank you, Arun, for the great introduction. And I hope I'm audible,
Yes.
Okay. So thank you all who are participating. So without wasting much time, I would like to first start putting my screen on share, and then we'll continue with our presentation. Okay. So let me do that. Um, so let me know if you can see the screen. Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Great.
Go ahead.
So, my dear friends, masters and gods of the world who have joined this beautiful session, we welcome again, like Arun said, to this great inner journey 18 that we have been doing for last week now. And like Arun mentioned, we have been going through a lot of wisdom sessions on various topics that are very near and dear to PSSM as an organization through great masters. And this is one of those series. And this basically talks about the 9 gems of wisdom that we hold, kind of, keep close to our heart in PSSM. What it is said is that if you want to be a master in meditation, or for example, even a PSSM master, uh, you are required or expected to wear a garland of these 9 gems, right? So you need to basically learn and imbibe and practice these gems and make it like a garland and wear it day in, day out, such a way that it makes you a full-fledged person in a well-rounded way from knowledge, from practice, and from actions, right? So what are those 9 gems of wisdom, right? So let's begin with the first one, and we'll go through each one of them one at a time and go through what they are. The first one is Atma is Atme Parabrahmamu, or Atman is Brahma. What it means is that let's talk about what Brahma is and what Parabrahma is and all that, and Atma is, right? At this plane of discussion, we are talking purely at a level of consciousness. Consciousness is something like a subtle thing that we cannot feel, or it's physically not touchable, or cannot see or do that. It's something a very subtle concept, and it's subtle. And Brahma here refers to the primordial consciousness, the consciousness that started this whole universe, right? And if you go with the Big Bang theory, right, the universe started at some point. So what was there before that? What was there before that is called as Brahma in our typical Hindu pantheon. Some other religions may call like Father or Holy Spirit or Allah or different names, right? So it's a different name. But basically, there is some entity, some consciousness that started this whole universe. So that is what is called as Brahma, right? So how we came to know about this Brahma is like all the Vedic seers, be it from or any other religion, right? They have spent years and years and ages of time doing meditation and through self learning experience and through knowledge gain through self experience, right? They came to realize that there is something, some consciousness out there that is driving this whole universe, right? Or that has created this whole universe. And they gave us like 4 grand principles to follow, right? And they are very often repeated in our Vedic or Vedantic system. And these are like Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi Svetaketu, Ayam Brahma, Prajnan Brahma. So what is Aham Brahmasmi? In Aham Brahmasmi, Aham means I, the me or the person I'm referring to. Brahmasmi is the super consciousness. So one way of putting or explaining this is that one example, a Vedic example of explaining what it is, that we call something like a Ghatakasha or a Chidakasha, right? Or microcosm or macrocosm. Ghata here means a pot, and Chida means the rest of the universe. So Akasha is space. So if you take like a body or like a container, like a pot, or even a human body, right? It contains some amount of space in it. The space that is contained in the pot or the body is same as the space that is outside in the universe. right? The silence that is there inside our body is the same as silence outside in the universe. The space is the same. So what it means that whatever you are part of that larger consciousness. So that's why they say that Aham Brahmasmi means that you are that, thou are that, which is you are already that person, that entity. There is nothing else to do to become that entity. You are already that. It's a factual affirmative statement, a very powerful statement, because it says that you are already a god. All you need to do is realize it. There is nothing else to do. There is nothing like becoming a god, right? So there's no other practice or kriya or anything that you need to do to become a god. You are already a god. You just need to do things to make sure that you are realizing you are a god. So, so now since the primordial consciousness created the universe. When you say created the universe, he did not create with say like sitting and then one fine day, okay, let me do something, and it took like a ball of dust and made some stars, a ball of dust and made some planets, some human beings, and all that, right? He created this universe from him, right? The universe came out of that consciousness, which means you are part of the consciousness, right? It's not that something you're an outside entity. So that's why we say the Atma, which is our spirit, is part of the Brahma itself, or is the same as the Brahma itself, because it came throughout it. So what comes out of it, like for example, the hand in our body is, even though it's a hand, it's still part of our body, so it's still referred to as a body, right? It's not a separate existence of its own. So from that standpoint, what it means is that you are, one second, I think I'm running out of battery. Okay, got it. So what it means is that um, there is no difference between you, the individual spirit, and the super consciousness spirit, right? And when we look at this from a different perspective, it coins out a theory called Advaitam or oneness, which means we're all one, right? So Advaita means two, means opposite of that, which means we are all one, right? So Advaitam is another concept that came through our Vedantic system, or we call it as oneness in the modern parlance, where it means that we are all one. We are all people that we are participating in this. We are all part of the same single consciousness. It means we are all part of the one single consciousness called Brahma, right? So that is the first gem that we all, as a spiritual practitioner, spiritual scientist, should learn and follow in our day-to-day life, because that oneness, when we practice and right, it helps us to conquer, or what you call control, or even not allow the individualistic ego to play a role in our life, which means if you behave and work as a oneness with oneness consciousness, you are more loving, you are more compassionate, and you are more helping others and all that. So that ego that keeps separating us from others starts dropping down. The next gem that we have in this series is called Jivude Devru, or this being is God. So now what happens is, as we move forward on this, consciousness is a very subtle thing. Then we go to a little more grosser concept of godness, which is from a consciousness came gods, or more like grosser entities. We call them gods, or in whatever other names we give, different systems that we follow. And we are born out of that godly entities and took a physical form, right? So we say that we, the Jivaru, or this physical being, are gods because we came out of that. There is a famous saying from Adi Shankaracharya which says, Deho Devalayo, Deho Devalayo Proktaha, Jivo Devo Sanatanaha. Which means that the the body that we gain, which is part of the same deva entity. Like for example, if you take a tree, and tree grows, gives a fruit, and the fruit has a seed. For the seed to grow, it has to come out of that tree and fall on the ground to germinate and become another tree. The fact that the seed came from the tree means that it is part of the tree, but yet for it to manifest, it has to come out of and then grow on its own. Similar to like a baby being born from a mother, right? It came from a mother. The mother has not lost anything, but the baby on itself becomes a separate entity. But still, we say they are in a way one and the same, because the content, right, from the source and the target are same. So this this gem says that from Advaitam we come to something called Dvaitam, because Advaitam talks about from a conscious level we are all one, but from an entity level we are dual, which means that we are separate. But the separation is purely at a conceptual level, which means that we are separate, but still we are the one and the same from a conscious point of view. So it's a kind of a paradox, right? So it's a very subtle paradox. So we have to pay attention to the fact that, like for example, if your hand, the fingers of the hand are separate, but still they are part of the same hand, right? So when you look at a finger's point of view, you feel they are dual, but when you look from a hand point of view, they are advaitam or oneness, right? So it's how you look at it changes the definition of it. So the perspective is key to understanding this gems. The next gem on the list would be um, Dehame Devalayam. The body that we have is the temple. Now, we said Brahma as a consciousness became Devudu, or a god, as a entity, and the god is living in a temple, right? Wherever he lives is called a temple. His abode is called a temple. So this jiva, who is like a god, is living in this body, which means this body is also a temple, right? So if this body is a temple, we have to give the same amount of sanctity and care and the purity the way we do for our temples, where we have our gods, right? Where we go and do our prayers and all that. Remember one thing, that this body that we have is a body of our choice, which means we didn't get this as an accident, right? When we took a incarnation in this plane, we decided how our body should look like, how our body should be, and we understand the beauty and the grandeur of this body so much that we have been yearning to take this avatar. It's not an accident, or it's not so like somebody trying to punish us by saying that go ahead and take a physical body on earth and then go through the pains and all that. No, it's not like that. That's a common belief system that is not appropriate. Um, in fact, we as the astral beings, in fact, it is said that there are billions and billions of astral souls waiting in queue to take a human body. They're eager to get the chance, and it's so difficult, and the queue is growing every day, right? So the body that we get is of our choice. It means you have selected this body. So why not respect it? Why not take care of it? But what happens is once we take birth, we forget about all this. We get into this regular trapping of belief systems that our rituals or our religions or our traditions give, and all the teachings that we get, and we start um, disrespecting our body. We don't love our body at all. It's seldom we say thanks to our body. We always compare ourselves with other people. We have wrong role models, right? Like, and we try to ape them in a wrong way. So what happens is the body starts reacting in a negative way, and this starts a lot of the diseases that we have in our body, right? So for example, so it is very important that when you use this body every day to day, you give a lot of gratitude, because this body is providing you a vehicle for your atma to go through a journey on this plane and gain those experiences that are impossible to get these in the astral world, right? All the emotions and all the obstacles, all the lessons, all the hurdles that we face on this physical plane are our of choice, are our of making. And we wanted to go through that because we wanted to gain that experience. How is it to be in a anger situation and manage it? How is it to be in a situation where jealousy is rampant, and how do you manage it? It's not an accident. It's our choice. We want to see how is it to feel it. It's like a cricketer going on a batting pitch and saying, okay, I want to see how a fast bowler like Michelle Clark bowls. I want to hit a six against his ball. He would not say, I want to go on a cricket pitch and play against a bowler who is right next to my neighborhood and try to hit six on a simple ball. That doesn't give the ecstasy that you're looking for. The joy is when you are crossing a hurdle. The joy is when you are going across these kind of impediments, and come out as a winner. That is the joy that we all want to experience, and that's why we come here. So all these hurdles this physical body faces are part and parcel of our making. So and we need a good, strong, healthy body to go through that. If we don't take care of this body and neglect it, and do not love it or do not show gratitude, it besets with diseases, which means it is not now able to kind of provide you the support for your atma to carry on its duties on the physical plane. It's like if you buy a car and you don't maintain it, it may not run long. Someday it will just drop dead on a highway, and you are looking for somebody to help you out. So the other important thing about the human body is that we think we are just one entity, but it's not. The human body as an entity has billions and trillions of cells, and each cell, it is found, has its own consciousness, which means it is vibrating with its own consciousness. So, which means it is listening to all and listening to and reacting to everything that you say, think, or do, right? So, it is very important that you, from a trikarana shuddhi, is called like manasa vacha karma, which means your thoughts, your word, and your deed. You are very positive. You are very positive, and you're never letting any negative things seep into any of those three areas. So that your body and each individual cell reacts to that, and then kind of helps you and overall make a healthy body, so you can carry on your duties in a with a healthy body and reach your target. You don't want to be living in a body that is diseased and kind of have suffering and all that. Our suffering at the physical body level is purely our making, our thoughts, and not taking care of the body. So the third gem, which is Dehame Devalayam, is the the third gem that talks about the gross physical level of plane, right? So we started with Atme Brahma, then we said Jivade Devru, and then we said Dehame Devalayam. We said, and all these three concepts, they fall in a hierarchical sequence. Very subtle conscious level, to little grosser entity level, which is like godly level, and then more grosser physical level, which is our plane, which is the physical body level. So if you see, there is a transcendence of this movement of progression and all that. So um, the next one on the list of the gems is the um, it's called Swase Guru. Okay. Now it's okay. We came to know about, okay, we need to know what Atma is, we need to know what Jivaru is, and we need to know what the physical body is. But to understand that more deeper, get more better experience of that, we need a guru. Like for any skill that you want to learn, you seek a guru, right? Like you want to learn music, you go to a local or the best known music teacher available and say, hey, I want you to be a guru and teach me the basics of music, or whatever advanced level you have. Similarly, if you're trying to learn cricket, you go to a coach who is good and adept in teaching techniques of cricket, and then learn from him. So, similarly, for spiritual growth, we need a guru. And here, Mother Nature has provided us a guru who is very personal to us, who is ever present with us, and who never tires to help us. And that is our breath. Our breath is something that we have, but it's not part of us. It is something a part of this the grand consciousness. And if you want to know, the previous example I gave, if you want to know about music, you have to go to or a master of that music to learn music. You don't go to a cricket coach and say, teach me music, right? You need to go to the person who is adept in that area. So similarly, you need to go to in this case, you're going to your breath, because breath is part of being the super consciousness of Brahma. It is the best person or best entity to teach us what Brahma is, or what consciousness is, or what Devaru is, what body is. So, and like when we try to approach when you want to make somebody a guru, what we do, we show respect, we show shraddha, we show dedication, because we realize that to make somebody a guru, you have to approach in a certain, you cannot just go in a brash way and then just say, okay, accept somebody as a guru. You need to have that mental attitude to say that I want to show Shraddha, Bhakti, and dedication to that entity so that he accepts you as his disciple. So here in this case also, when we approach to the breath as a guru to help you, you should have the similar kind of dedication, Shraddha, and Bhakti, so that it guides you in a similar way, like you are guided in the physical world with other masters like music and cricket and all other skills. So, what breath does is, okay, what is the thing that you need to do to when you take a breath? Like for example, if you have attended the session that was provided by Saraja Golapal Madam, she explained for about 50 minutes why breath is a guru, and it's I think a very what you called a lot of knowledge she has given on that day, and I hope a lot of you people have attended it and taken that wisdom from her. And I think if you have given much opportunity, there's more to speak on it because it's such a, even though it's a very simple statement, it has such a vast scope in it, right? So here also, when you want to start using breath as a guru, what are the things you need to do? You have to sit quiet in a place, start observing breath, close your clasp your hands like this, lock your legs, and then sit quiet, and then start observing your natural, soft, tender breath. You're not trying to do any technique here. You're not trying to force any technique here. You're only observing what is coming in, what is going out. It can be erratic in the beginning. It can be soft. It can be harsh or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Whatever comes in goes out. You are just observer. You are playing the role of a pure observer here. You are not trying to play a role of a controller. You are not trying to control how you breathe. So when you do that slowly, that when you put all your consciousness on your breath and you try to get in commune with your breath, your mental vicissitude starts dropping, which means your monkey mind, which you call, right? It keeps jumping around in past or in future, starts coming into present. When you come closer to present, your mind slowly starts dying. One good thing or one fun fact about mind is that it can survive either in past or future. It can never survive in present. So the way you are controlling your mind is not trying to kill it or control it. You're getting yourself into a situation that entity which is called mind cannot survive, right? We are not trying to kill mind. We are not trying to control it in a gross like very physical way or do any kind of technique to kind of control it. We are saying that I'm going to go to a state where you cannot survive. I'm going to deny you the survivability. Once you deny mind the survivability, it automatically calms down. And that happens when you come to a present moment. And breath is what helps you come to the present moment. Understand? So it is a very simple technique, but requires a lot of practice. So we started again, like I said, at Atma is a Brahma. We have the Jivade Devru, and we have the third gem, which is your body is your temple, and Swase is Guru. It is very important that like we teach every person right from the childhood and impart a lot of knowledge about the physical world, like your education and like math sciences or whatever that helps you to grow. We also teach the same spiritual concepts to kids and children right from the young age, because these are all the building blocks of your spiritual science. It is not a faith system, friends. It is not a belief system. It's a science, which means it expects you to learn, put them to practice, experience, and then share, right? So the earlier you start with this, the earlier you get somebody initiated in this, the better, because he's getting those building blocks earlier in the stage of his life, and it becomes very helpful as he goes in his life journey. The next one you have is the um, it's called Samayame Sadhana, or time and practice. So, okay, now you have approached a guru, and the guru said, fine, I will start teaching you. And let's say you go to a music teacher and they say, hey, I want to start learning conducting music. And it's okay, no, start practicing sa, pa. If you're not willing to practice that, right? And and then what happens is he's okay, sing this note for like an hour or 30 minutes, and then you are required to spend that amount of time to practice, keep practicing that. It's important that this practice is something that you need to put in every skill that you learn, not only spirituality, your music, or anything like your studies, be it your sports or any other skill that you're learning. Practice brings perfection. Practice makes you a master in that skill. That's why when you remember, when you refer to people as friends and masters, the word master has that important aspect, plays a role here, right? Which means that you want to be a master in sadhana. You want to be a master in the practice of breath observation. You want to be a master in the skill of spirituality, right? So, and to attain that masterhood, right, you have to spend a lot of time to practice on it. How much should we how much time should we spend in terms of practice is a common question people ask. um, at the minimum, try to spend at least the number of minutes that is equal to your age. And remember something that if you spend, you get a benefit that is equivalent to the what you call the time you spend on the skill and the practicing it, right. So the more you spend on it, the more benefit you get. And the other benefit of this whole practice session is, right, the practice that you perform in your life, right, it gets incrementally accumulated. No practice is going waste. If you practice 5 minutes today, you have accumulated 5 minutes worth of benefit, and tomorrow when you do another 5 minutes, you get another 5 minutes worth of benefit. It gets accumulated drop by drop. It's like honeybees going around a field or a forest and through a garden, and then taking a drop of nectar from each flower that goes through and builds that honeybee nest where you get all the honey. So it is a what you call a very um, a process where you have to be painstakingly persevere and be diligent, and then try to get a benefit at each drop level and then accumulate it, so that at the end of some point, that accumulated practice gives the benefit that we look at. So for example, a lot of times you see that in meditation, right? When people come in, the very first day or the very first weeks, they see a lot of experiences that people who have been doing for the last couple of years did not. It's not a chance. The reason why they have got those experiences is because they have already the accumulated meditational or spiritual knowledge from the previous janmas, right? That the moment they came close to a meditation technique in this janma, that whole knowledge that they accumulated in the past lives is now available to them. So immediately that the next step of evolution takes place. It's not only in meditation or spiritual practice, even other places. Like, for example, right, Mangalampalli Balamil Krishna started singing at a very young age of 7 years. It said that he was able to sing all the Tyagaraja Kritis. How did he do that? He did it probably because he has been practicing music and he has that accumulated store of knowledge and music from the previous janma. So the moment he got introduced to music this lifetime, it became available. The whole knowledge that he had from previous lifetimes was available, and he was able to immediately go to the next step of evolution. It's the same thing for other people, right? Now, like Mozart is said to have coined the first great classical music at the age of 3 or 4. It's for us, it looks very impossible, but it happened because he had practiced music in his previous German, and that accumulated knowledge came to help him when he stepped out into the journey of trying to build music, right? So all your practice, remember, is not going waste. It's accumulating drop by drop. It's like you do a job every day and you save your money, like a few dollars here, a few rupees every day in the banks, and keep save it and accumulate it, and finally at some point you have like hundreds or lakhs or crores of rupees or dollars what you have. It doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come in one day. It's an accumulated wealth that you build. That's how you have to understand that in spirituality also, your growth is an incremental growth. It's not a one-shot growth where you do one day and you are next day you're jumping the curve. It's an incremental growth, and for that incremental growth, you have to spend time. You have to spend time practicing and diligently follow that process day in day out. Please let me know if I'm going too fast, if I need to slow down or anything like that. But Arun?
No, continue the same pace, but I think we are a little short of time.
Okay, okay, got it. Yeah, I want to make sure that you're not kind of rushing into a situation. So the next gem is called the Sahaname Pragati. Now, this is again. Now you said, okay, I'm not, let me start putting time to practice and see what happens. But the problem is, the moment you say I'm going to start practicing and putting time into that, your your ego or your mind starts playing starts throwing a wrench in the game. It starts creating distractions for you, right? A distraction could be like, okay, when you start sitting for meditation, it immediately say, hey, it looks like there is some nice movie your family is watching. Why not go and watch the movie? Or a nice game is going on. Why not watch the game? Or it starts throwing some body pains, right? You get some pains in the legs, or your backache starts in first 5 minutes, or you feel some other distraction. Yeah, like some dog is barking outside on the street, or a car is honking on the street. What happens? These distractions start deterring you, right? And you think, okay, they test your patience, because um, any skill, be it spirituality and all, you need to go through that process where you're able to have that leash on your mind, and you are able to say that, come no come what may, I'm gonna be steadfast and persevere on this path, and keep progressing. So here, the distractions are one thing that start playing havoc with you. And in fact, in PSSM movement, right, one good thing is that uh, it 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 says that we should be following a madhya marga in spirituality. It's neither it avoids both extremes. It says you don't be like a total sannyasi, which means you don't relinquish your family, go to Himalayas or jungle and live in a cave and then try to do penance there or meditation there. Nor it says that you should be immersed in total what you call samsara and forget about Godhead. It says take a middle path, which means you do meditation while, and you do spiritual practice while you're part of the samsara. The samsara will throw its distractions at you. That's the challenge. That's a game, right? So it's like I said in earlier, you are trying to go and play in a cricket field. You can't say, hey, sorry, I don't want to play against a fast bowler. I want some easy bowlers so that I can make it successful. No, you want to say, you know what, I want the best opposition, and I want to win against the best opposition. That is the kind of spirit you should have. You should say, okay, let come what may, I'm going to still steadfastly keep moving forward, and keep aside all this distraction, and then keep moving forward on my path of spiritual journey. So make sure that distractions that come, and this will happen a lot when people start meditation. The first thing is they say, I'm getting a lot of thoughts. I thought I never had so many thoughts, and I don't know how to control it, or I'm getting a lot of body pains. These are pretty natural. Remember that they will come. You just ignore them. Ignorance, like I said earlier, the best way to control your mind is that you don't kill it or you don't control it. You avoid the space where it can survive. Similarly, when you get a lot of thoughts, you just tell very humbly to your thoughts, I'm going to think about it later. First, let me focus on my breath and come back to your breath. And this happens very repeatedly. Sometimes people spend years also, and still they get a lot of thoughts. Sometimes there are days when you are able to go into deep meditation and trance very easily. There are some days where you can't even do meditation. I personally myself, whenever initially I used to say, okay, let me do 3 hour meditation today, the first 10 minutes itself, I'm getting away, because your mind starts playing all these monkey games. So it takes a lot of practice to understand that these are all the distractions being thrown at you, and you need to not fall into the trap of distractions. The the next gem we have um, is called Anubhavame Gnanamu, or experience is wisdom. Now, what is happening is that when we are on this path of any skill learning, like we learn things from books, or we learn from other people, watching other people, and we gain a lot of knowledge and all. But the thing is, it's only a theoretical level. We don't know what is the truth behind it. We don't know how it will play in our hands. right? So we have to, whatever knowledge we have to put, we gain, we have to put that in practice. If you have learned, gone to a coach and learned the techniques of hitting a ball, if you're going to music master and learn the basics of music, that itself doesn't help you to become a master in it. You have to practice it, and you have to gain the experience of the practice, and then kind of put it back into your learning, and then keep learning through the experience, right? That experience keeps telling you where you're making mistake, where what is the what you're learning out of it. That becomes your wisdom. This wisdom, my friends, is the key that stays with you forever. It is said that wisdom, any knowledge or any wisdom gained through your experience, is something that is permanently staying with you throughout your lifetimes. Throughout your lifetime, it is available for you to tap. You just need to get to that state of mind and then tap and go back to previous life and say, okay, give me all my musical talent that I have learned from a previous life, and it comes to you like that. It's like a cloud system in the modern world, where everything is there in the cloud, and Akashic cloud. You just need to connect it and get download whatever you want. The ability to connect to the understanding there is something called cloud there, and the ability to connect to that is what spiritual science is teaching you. If you are able to master the technique, you don't have to go through the whole cycle of relearning the whole thing. It's already all there. You're just tapping into it and using it for your current avatar or current incarnation. So so here the wisdom is available throughout lifetime. So like I said, wisdom is the key part. It's your own personal, it's your own experiential. It is, and everybody's wisdom is gonna be a little different from other one per person. Like we all sit in meditation today, right? And if you see all the 300 people, they have different experience. You're not expecting everybody to have the same experience. That's not a goal. We want you to see what is your experience going through the journey. That is important. Consciousness of Brahma, it is said, wants everybody to be individualistic when it comes to their journeys and their experiences. There is a famous quote by Swami Vivekananda. He said that God likes those people who create their own religion. And when I read this in his autobiography, I was surprised, because that was read at a very young age, and I was not more into the spiritual thing. And why Vivekananda is promoting new religions, right? But later on understand that what he meant was that everybody should be having his own path to salvation. You should not be following the same beaten path just because somebody followed it and you just want to follow it. You should make it your own personal journey, and you do that by through personal experience and things like that. If you keep yourself at a theoretical level, you're more what you call like a person who's following a beaten track. You're just following somebody. It's like you're behaving like a sheep. You're not trying to think outside the box. You're just following the sheep is in the front of you. You don't know whether it's going to be reaching his goal or going to go in a ditch. You don't know anything about it. You're just blindly following him. It's okay to fall in ditch with your own personal experience, but it's far better than falling in ditch by following somebody else. So remember this, that always practice your knowledge and gain your own personal experience and wisdom. That is very important. That is what your Paramatma would love to see you achieve in this incarnation. The next one we have is Daname Dharmamu, or giving is Dharma. Now we knew about
Sorry to
auto.
interrupt, Gopi.
Okay.
We have only 10 minutes more.
All right. Yeah, I'll try to wrap it up as much quickly as possible. Yeah, well, we only have two gems to cover. So, dhanama is dharmam, and what it means is that we actually we went on a path of learning. We practiced the learning. We mastered the skill. Now we acquired something, right? It could be wealth. It could be your knowledge. It could be wisdom. It could be your music skills, or it could be a sports skill and all that. So there's a time of giving. Like in here, right? Give back to your society. That's a common allegory you hear in USA. If you are from USA, right? There is a lot of which is very positive thing here, that where they want to give back to the society what they got from society. They may be doing that out of from what plane they're doing it, but I feel surprising that just one of the basic tenets that we have in PSSM also. So if you are acquiring wealth, give some part of it to your society. Like if you're acquiring, like if you become master in music, teach new people, and make them more new masters. If you have become a spiritual master, teach your spiritual experiences, share your spiritual experiences with others, teach spirituality to others, and make other people as masters like you are. Remember that Gautam Buddha, if he decided if he attained Buddhatvam, he could have decided that okay, I became Buddha, I can just now happily vacate my body and go back. But no, he didn't do that. He spent more time in teaching what he learned than how he got to that position, right? Because that is very key, because that desire, that compassion to see other human beings also evolve like you it should be there. That makes you a well-rounded spiritual being. If you are not willing to partake of what you have, it makes a selfish man, a misery, and and it said Jesus Christ once said that, right? It's very difficult for a rich man to go through come to hell. It's very easy for a camel to go through the eye of a needle, right? So you need to partake of whatever you have learned, money, knowledge, experiences, and all that. But do all this with free. Don't try to gain money out of it. If you're trying to gain money out of this sharing, it becomes a business. It doesn't become a donation or a dhanam, right? And especially for in PSSM, we always say teach meditation for free. Don't charge money. It's not a business. It's supposed to be free, right? So the last one is last gem is the called dharmam is punyam, right? So what is punya? Punya is the, punya is basically living with righteousness or doing the right deeds, right? and and it is said that all enlightened beings live in dharma. It's not that they live one day in dharma and other days they drop the dharma, quote of dharma, and live like a regular being. Dharma becomes part and parcel of the daily breath of life. They 24 by 7 they live with the tenets of dharma. And in dharma also there are two kind of categories that is very important to know. There's something called swadharma, and then there's called paradharma. I'll briefly explain that. The Swadharma is basically when you are when you incarnated in this physical body, you came with a plan. You said, "I want to do based on my soul evolution plane." Could be a baby soul, or infant soul, or a teenage soul, or a mature soul, or an old soul. I make a plan, right? Because you are trying to come here and do something. When you come to the physical plane, you have made a plan. You said, I want to follow these activities and want to know these experiences and want to have this kind of knowledge learned. What happens is we forget that because of the maya of this world and the way we are brought up in society. By the age of 5, we forget of why we came to this physical plane, and we start blindly aping other people's ideals, right? We forgot totally why we came here. Probably came here to be a cricket player, but because of parents' influence or peers, we became a doctor or software engineer. And that always throughout the life, you have some kind of a unhappiness or kind of a frustration or something is bothering you throughout life because you have accepted or followed some other's dharma or some other's path of life. So it's very important. That's why it said that know who you are or know why you came here, right? If you know who you are and you know why you came here and you follow that, believe me, and it is said with every and a lot of PSSM grandmasters are an example. They find that the entire universe is standing behind them and helping them to achieve their goals. I mean, it's immensely profound that the moment you realize your Swadharma and follow it, things fall in place like that. Normally, what you think are hurdles are just vanish away like that. So it's very important, very important that you know who you are, why you came, and follow that path. If you follow that path, the entire universe is in your hands. Literally, entire universe will work with you to make sure that you succeed. That is how profound it is. So, my dear friends, these are 9 gems. I will summarize all of this in one small slide. If you look at all these 9 gems, right, they're broadly broken into 3 categories. The first two are called Siddhantic gems or gems of knowledge that we have to acquire. Okay. How we acquire is through the gems of the 4 gems of abhyasa or practice, like, swase guru, samayame sadhana, and sahame pragati, and anubhave gnanamu. You put all this in practice, and then when you put all this in practice, you get that that nectar or the wisdom that you share through your actions in the form of the karmic gems. The karmic gems primarily talk about the sharing, the giving, the preaching or spreading it. And when you do that, you realize the first three Siddhantic gems. Without doing the second, the Abhyasa gems and the karmic gems, right, you cannot attain the first three. Even though it comes in the first in the list, actually it's the first three are dependent on what you do as part of your Abhyasa and practice, what you do as part of your actions, which means are you spreading the knowledge or spreading what you acquired to the society, giving it back to society. That helps you to realize that you are one with everybody, you are the God, and you are living in a body that is like a temple. So, my dear friends, these are all the 9 gems which we all practitioners in spirituality should wear like a garland around us and then follow day in, day out and make it part and parcel of our spiritual journey. And without much taking much time, I think Arun said we are kind of running out of time. So I'm going to open the floor for question and answer.
Wow, what a great session! Actually, these gems are like they are more powerful than what Thanos own those stones. Yeah,
Thank you.
actually, yeah. Let's move on to the question and answer session. So, participants, if you have any questions, please raise your hand and unmute. Uh, okay, please raise your hand. If I see anything like that, yeah, just let me know. Yeah, Saujanya, let me unmute.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
please turn on your video, ma'am, if you can?
Sure.
Gopi sir, can you please stop sharing the screen so we can see the videos? Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Please go ahead with the question.
First of all, thank you so much, Gopi sir. I mean, this is really amazing. I have learned so much from this session. I really appreciate. I'm very new to this, but I'm learning. I mean, this is a really a kickstart for me. So one question I have is, so you mentioned Swadharma, right? So you have to know who you are and why you came here. So how do I know it? Like how can I get to know about it?
Meditation is the key. Like I said, the knowing part is only the simplest technique, right? Sit quietly in a place and observe breath. You go into meditation, keep practicing it, and one fine day that you realize that you are, you'll know who you are, from where you came, what is the purpose of your life. It's not. It's like I said, it's all personal, which means that nobody can tell you who you are, why you came. It has to be something that you have to experience on your own.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
can
sir.
just add to that. So what you can do is, ma'am, it's sort of like a sequence order, like Dhyanamu, Gnanamu, and then Dharmamu. So if you do Dhyan, you'll understand the Gnan. If you understand the Gnan, you know the Dharma, and then you can go to the Swadharma. Thank you. So do we have any more? I don't see any raising hands. If none, I think Yogini has raised the hand. Yeah, this is going to be last question because we are moving out of time. So
Hi, actually mind-blowing session. I never heard that concept. Like, we all came on, we came it on purpose and we came here to learn. And, it's excellent concept. And I don't want this class to be finished, but, it ran out of time. I just wanted to thank, sorry, I don't have any query, no questions.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, friends. I'm very thankful to Gopi Garu of this wonderful session. So these gems are like, they are more powerful, and I see we have to wear all these gems to make ourselves spiritually beautiful. Thank you so much, Gopi Garu, for your wonderful and valuable session with us, for sharing. Let's move on to the next session. The next session is going to be the meditation session, and that's going to be under the guidance of Pratima Deepti Madam. Let's invite Pratima Deepti Madam for
So
the
Arun,
meditation session.
do you have the screen now? Have I stopped sharing screen, or is it still my screen?
No. I cannot see your screen, and we are good now. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. I was trying to look for that. Okay. Thank you.
So thank you so much. Yeah. So Pratima Deepti ma'am, are you on?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Let's.
Can you see me?
Yes. Namaste, Guruji.
Am I?
Thank you so much.
We all are masters to each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm audible, right, Arun?
Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you. So
Please
friends,
continue, ma'am.
sure,
Thank
thank you. So friends, before I start, I just want to give a quick alarm to each of us. With considering yesterday's experience, what Chandrakala Garu ma'am has shared us, what happened within the group, which I have also experienced, and alarming everyone. Friends, one thing is we have to understand. And first of all, thank you so much to Gopi sir. He covered many of the points which I want to convey it in this before this meditation session. But he covered all this about the oneness, duality, and yeah, wonderful. And friends, in this group meditation, we should understand that we all are connected. We all are like a single chain. So whatever the thought we release, or if one person is continuously thinking, the same vibrates in everyone. Everyone witness that that's not their thought, but that thought keep on running in themselves so that they can't focus on meditation, right? So let us not release any thoughts. Okay, this is absolutely normal because we had a tendency to think continuously. So that is what is happening here. Okay, fine, we can accept it. But the thing is, like, when you get thoughts, just bring back your observation onto your breath and then follow the process. So observe your breath for a couple of minutes, then again follow the process. But friends, please be aware. Let us not take this as a simple thing, because we are connecting to the universe, and 350 people are sitting as a group, and connecting is not a simple thing. It's a high vibrant energies we are meditating in. So let us utilize this best opportunity. We sitting idle and meditating is totally different sitting in the group. So sitting in the group is like a fast track. We a less effort gives more energy, and we are also inviting the universal masters and connecting to them, their energies, and meditating. So friends, let us be serious about this. And also, to overcome this, please practice being in presence all through the day. So when you are in presence, your thoughts will get reduced. So let us practice being in presence, and so that it would help us in these sessions. Okay, friends, let us start meditation. Let us all sit in a comfortable posture. Do not sleep. Do not lie down. Just sit up straight. Take a deep breath and exhale. Observe the breath while exhaling. Again, take a deep breath, fill in your lungs, and observe while exhaling. Be with your breath, friends. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Be with yourself. Just be with your breath. Observe your breath, friends. Completely relax yourself. Friends, let us feel that we all are sitting in a crystalline, golden, love light pyramid, which is an astral pyramid. Let us all feel that we all are holding each other's hands and sitting in a meditation, sitting in a circular form. Observe the group energies, friends. Group energies are flowing within each one of us. Let us witness that. Let us invite the Masters, Mahavatar Babaji, Lord Shiva, Patri Sir, Yogananda Paramahamsa, Sadananda Yogi Garu, Yukteswar Babaji, Lahiri Mahashaya, Jesus Christ, Yoga Mata, Bhumata, Prakriti Mata, Parvati Mata. Let us invite all the starlight beings who wants to help us in this inner journey process. Let us all connect to all the masters, friends, from our heart chakra to their heart chakra, and feel the presence of the masters. And feel those energies Let us all invite Universal Security Masters who are helping us in this process to be secured friends. Let us all be completely open to the universal energies and receive an abundant cosmic energy, friends. Allow the universal energies flow through us. Let us all surrender to the Masters and accept everything happens within us. Let us be completely open-minded and accept everything happens within us. Just witness the process, witness the energy flow, witness every sensation within our body. Just be with yourself, friends. Enjoy the presence of this abundant universal energies and allow the Masters to help in this inner journey process, friends. Completely surrender. No thoughts, no imaginations, let us all be within us. Relax, friends. Relax yourself and witness the energy flow. Many masters are coming to help each one of us every master from different dimensions want to be part of this process to help each one of us. Let us all surrender to the Master's friend and allow them to do the process. Completely open yourself and allow that abundant universal energies pass through us into this Mother Earth, and let these energies pass to every living being on the earth. Let everyone experience these energies. Be within yourself, friends, and witness the energies within us. Let each cell in the body rejoice with these energies. Let each cell in the body experience the process. Let us all be within our bodies and witness what is happening within us. We all are connected as one. Experience this wonderful group energies, friends. There are many astral pyramids on each one of our head, friends. Let us all connect to those astral pyramids and receive the energies. And there is one big pyramid at the center. Let us all connect to this pyramid, friends. Let each one in the group connect to one pyramid and receive those energies. This flow of energies are helping each one of us to release the old energies and receive the new energies. We all are cleansing our bodies. We all are cleansing our minds. These energies are helping us cleanse our emotional body, mental body, physical body. Let us all open our hearts, friends, and experience the love energies flowing onto the Mother Earth. We all are receiving the universal love energies and flowing through our heart chakra onto this Mother Earth. And every individual is experiencing this love energies on the earth. Be within ourselves and experience this process, this beautiful process. Be with yourself and witness the process. Each one of us are receiving an abundant flow of energies, friends. Everyone in this group is receiving the energies, the abundant universal energies. Just be in presence, be in awareness, and witness the process. Many masters are beautifully involved in this process. They all are with us, helping in this process with complete love, energies. Experience the presence of masters, friends. Every master is helping us to do a lot of cleansing process within us. They all are activating the heart chakras and filling the love energies within us. Every cell is experiencing those love energies. Masters are helping in cleansing all the past thoughts, the old unwanted thoughts, the old unwanted emotions, and our karmic thoughts. They are cleansing the complete body, all the layers of the bodies. Such a beautiful experience, friends. Be with yourself and experience this. Our energies are expanding. We all are feeling like an energy ball. Mahavdar Babaji is passing abundant energies into the body, and he's cleansing all our auras with his beautiful energetic hands. We all are experiencing the energy sensations at our third eye. Third eye will be in the forehead. Lord Shiva is helping each one of us by passing the energies to our third eye and activate that. Go into the silence, friends, and witness the process happening within us. Central Sun is connecting to each one of us and showering the universal energies. We all are sitting in an energy ball. It is a high frequency, universal energy ball. Just be within yourself and witness the process, whatever you can experience. Do not force yourself to imagine. Just be completely open and experience the process and energies. All the masters are showering their energies onto ourselves to cleanse every layer of the body and aura. We all are getting filled with the universal love energies. All the masters, starlight beings, Mahavdar Babaji, Patri Sir, Lord Shiva are showering the love energies on us. We all are filled with complete love energies, friends. Last 3 minutes. Let us all go into the silence and travel deeper and deeper into ourselves and witness this love energies filling in each cell of our body and all the nervous system. Let us all be in silence, friends. Be within us. Let us thank all the masters who helped in this process, this beautiful process. Let us thank Mahavdar Babaji, Patri Sir, Lord Shiva, Yogananda Paramahamsa, Lahiri Mahashaya, Sadananda Yogi, Yukteswar Babaji, Parvati Mata, Yoga Mata, Prakriti Mata, and all the starlight beings who helped us in this process, and all the intergalactic security masters for helping each one of us with a secured process. Let us all thank from our bottom of our hearts, friends. Completely open your hearts and thank each master. Thank you. Thank you. Let us all thank each one of us in this group for this wonderful group energies, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Keep your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes when you are ready.
Oh my God. What are you doing with us, Pratima?
All the
So
masters.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. We should thank all the masters for helping us.
Great energies.
Thank you.
So, shall we take some questions, Pratima?
Yes, please.
Maybe experiences. Okay, I think
Yeah,
we have Asha
I
Dipti
would
here.
love to.
Please unmute yourself, Asha Dipti.
Yeah.
Confirm your
Can you hear me?
video. Yeah, we
I
can.
can't on my video, but
Yeah,
I
no
want to
problem.
share my experience today. It was wonderful experience, and I must thank Pratima Deepti ma'am and also Hari Krishna Gopi Krishna sir for your session. Wonderful session, and today it's a wonderful experience I had, and it's I'm feeling like I'm in some other world. um, Initially I saw Gautam Buddha in my when I closed my eyes, and later it was all pyramid shapes. It started with Sri Chakra and slowly it turned into pyramids when Pratima ma'am was saying that we are covered with pyramids, and I can see the pyramids, all the light focusing in the shapes of pyramids. Today, it's all I saw was pyramids and the light. It's a beautiful experience, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep it short. And whenever you say experiences, try to keep it short. I'm going to unmute Chandana. Can you please share your experience? 18093 and turn on your video if you can.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Pratima Ma'am, thank you so much. I just wanted to share my experience really quick today. The energy was incredible, incredible. As you were talking through the pyramid and everything, I was able to see like well, before I started, then I said, let me connect with each and every one of you. I set the intention, let me connect with you. I am connecting with you. I am here. I am present. The masters are with me. And like I said, I started feeling the energies and stuff. Then I saw Mahavatar Baba,
Yes.
like Babaji, like behind us, actually. He was behind us, and he was kind of, it was like there was 50 of him, or he was with everybody, but he was one at the same time. I don't know how to
Yes.
explain that.
Yes.
And Shiva was actually on the inside of the circle, and he was
Yes.
going around to each one of us doing this. And he was
Yes.
doing that to every single, wow. Okay, so he was doing that. Then I felt literal, like you said, literal electricity between us. Then I felt small, like fireflies around us. And then at the top of the pyramid was Patriji sitting there. Okay. Outside of the pyramid was like I don't want to say human beings, but beings of some sort. Like they looked a little bit different. I don't know what it was, but outside of the pyramid was that. Once we were able to send the love energy, the whole entire earth became a shade of blue and then a pink. And then that was like flowing through the entire earth. After that, then in my head, when you said go deeper or something, um, there was shakes within my body. So my body inside of me, like as if somebody was shaking me from the inside. Then a voice came out and said, Chandana, be here with me. Chandu, I'm waking you up. Chandu, wake up. And I was like, I don't call myself Chandu. So it said, wake up,
Wonderful.
wake up. And as if like somebody was shaking me from the inside, and I could feel my body shaking. And then suddenly it said, I am here. I am here with you. I have been here with you. Don't worry. I am here with you now. And then uncontrollable tears started flowing through me. So
Wow.
I didn't want to get out of it, but I just wanted to say thank you.
You are
Great experience.
absolutely
Thank you
right.
so much for sharing. Yeah.
Lord Shiva was putting his finger to each one of us. Yes, that is true. Yeah, all your experiences are wonderful. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Let's get to the next participant, Manasa Basavaraju 18340. Please unmute, ma'am.
Sir, I'm not turning on my video. Sorry.
That's
No
fine.
problem.
Hi, ma'am. Firstly, I'm very grateful and for all the masters for selecting me to this program.
Yes.
And from past, sorry, I'm meditating from past 3 years. This Anapanasati. Before I was meditating, but it was different. And from past 1.5 years, I don't know, I was not going into deeper meditation. But when first day when I sat in this inner journey program meditation, I could experience that deeper meditation. I feel that I went back to that stage. And that's it, ma'am. Daily I'm very much liking it,
Yes.
and each and every moment I try to be in awareness
Yeah.
is the great thing I'm experiencing, ma'am. Even with
Yes.
when I'm not meditating.
Yeah. True.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much
ma'am.
for
This
sharing.
is what is called group energies and masters energies. With little effort, we can experience that energies. And yes, ma'am, as you said, after this meditation, all through the day, be in awareness, be in presence, whatever the thing we do, be in that work so that we don't get tend to distract and get into the thoughts. Let us all practice being in awareness, being in presence, and know what is happening within us and know what we are doing. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm a great lover of Osho. Because of his energy, I think it drawed me to this program. I want to
Wow.
mention this, ma'am.
Even I'm a
Oh.
great lover of ocean.
We are all.
We are all. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
you. So,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
thank you so much. Let's get to the next participant. 18260 Garima. Please unmute yourself and turn on your video. Share us your experience.
Hi, ma'am.
I first of all want to thank all the masters and uh, for selecting me. This is a real breakthrough for me because I never imagined I would be able to join something like that. I've been meditating for a long time. I'm a healer myself, but I had a limiting belief that I can't wake up in the mornings. So when my friend Jyotsna said, "You want to join this program?" I was drawn to it and I asked her. She said, "You'll have to wake up at 4 every day." And I was like, "Oh, this is not for me." So I just said that, I have never been able to wake up. So I will never be able to do that. And the day when it had to start, in the night, I slept around 12:30 and I set alarm for 3:45. But I knew I was like, I won't be able to wake up anyways. But I said, okay, if I'm meant to do this program, I'll wake up without the alarm. And I just set that intention and I slept. And I woke up at 3:11. And
Wow.
I was like,
Oh,
really? I like, really? I couldn't believe. And ever since that day, I'm every day surprised that I've been able to wake up. And initially, I used to feel so sleepy that I would sleep during the meditation, even while sitting. Like I didn't remember. But today was amazing because I felt those energies. And when you were guiding us through everything, I felt as if my body was dissolving and there were butterflies, white color butterflies of consciousness and awareness, which were like whirlwind and dissolving my body and spreading the consciousness. And I just felt like that I was becoming love and light, and grace was falling all over us from to the entire group as if it was raining grace. It was a beautiful experience, and I didn't feel I had a body. I felt as if I'm floating. So thank you to all the masters, and thank
Wow.
you for leading such a beautiful session.
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am, for
Thank you so
sharing.
much. Yeah. Arun sir is
Patrice,
here. Patri sir is here. Yeah.
yeah, was able to say that. Yeah.
Just a moment, he'll be joining now.
Yeah, sure.
So in the meantime, shall we take another experience, ma'am? What do you
Yes.
suggest?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to share a thing to
Yeah, please.
everyone that, yeah, as soon as I heard about yesterday's experience, that thoughts are spreading. So I thought, like, let me do my part to the group. So let me make, yeah, Patri sir is here.
Namaskar.
Namaste, Patri.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, sir.
Welcome. Yeah, we are very glad that you're here. So we just had wonderful sessions.
Yes.
So
By Gopi ji.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gopi ji has shared his wisdom
Yes, sir.
on nine gems of wisdom today. And
Wow.
followed, yeah, and then followed by meditation, sir. So please suggest what needs to, uh, what could be the next thing that we can do now.
Oh, I am here to hear you.
Thank you so much, sir. So yeah, we are just sharing the experiences we just got in the meditation. So participants are sharing their experiences, sir. Shall we go ahead, sir, or you?
Yes, go ahead. Sri Devi madam, tell me.
Namaste,
Sridevi,
sir.
madam?
Yes.
Are you asking me, sir? Or...
Yes.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, namaste.
I'm enjoying, sir.
Where are you
I'm
now? In which town? Which city?
in Australia, sir. Sydney.
Sydney. Oh, yeah.
I'm
Any
traveling
question?
with my spiritual family, sir.
Okay. Any question?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
I am saved.
Every day you are coming, sir. That is the, big blessing for us.
I have no work. I am jobless fellow. So I'm
No,
seeking my
sir.
job.
We are so blessed, sir. So that's why you are coming every day to meet us.
Yes.
Friend,
Give me
can
Sahana.
you
Sahana.
Sahana? Sahana, can you please turn on your video?
Namaste, Patri sir. Namaste
Yes.
to all the mentors. Can you hear me? Is it clear?
Yes.
Namaste, sir. As directed by you, I started teaching meditation to my kids, and my daughter had a wonderful experience. I played the 10 minutes flute music by you, and she felt like, first day, she felt like flying birds playing flute. And next day, she felt like Krishna is playing flute and Radha is mesmerized, and cows are walking around the Krishna. I'm also experiencing. I even my experiences are also very nice. Today it was very thoughtless. I'm feeling very light. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Friends, can you please turn on your videos? So
Yes.
all the participants can turn on the video, please. And the organizers as well.
Yes, Radhika. Delhi se Radhika.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Nice to see you here.
Thank you, sir. I've been on a ride here with everyone. Every day we are going to some other Lala land with Pratimaka and then coming back here. So it's a beautiful journey every day.
Oh. Tell about yourself. When did you come into meditation?
So it's been almost 6 years that I've been into meditation. I'm from New Delhi, India. Not exactly, but yeah, currently living in New Delhi, India. And it's been a great, great journey so far. And I think everything that has happened in my life till date is because I had to be here with this beautiful group, to be here under the sanidhya of our great grand master, our beloved friend and our guru Patri sir. Sir, I can't thank you enough. I'm so blessed that you're in our life, sir. It's just amazing with you to just experience this this family every day, every moment is just amazing, sir.
Revati madam, what's happening? Unmute.
Namaste, sir. Very happy to see you here, sir. Very excellent and wonderful platform, sir. This Inner Journey platform is daily very great energies and nice to hear all these great masters' experiences, sir. Feeling very happy, sir.
How was today's lecture, Gopi Gandhi?
It's excellent, sir. About Navavida Darbas, he told very excellent, sir. Sir.
Not Navavida Dharma, Gnana Ratnas.
Gnana So, sir, I've joined in middle of the session, sir. I came to understood that these are all Navavida Dharmas. Yeah, sorry, sir.
Srikanth, how was the program today?
Sir, beautiful, sir. So this is the first time we are listening this in English, sir.
Yeah.
So Gopi garu took a lot of efforts converting that Telugu language into English, and he did a great job, sir.
I want that article.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have a presentation and we have a video, sir. We'll do some editing and we'll give it to Shalini, sir.
Yes, Papa, I would be very, very honored.
Yes, sir. All these topics, sir, getting it in English is the key, sir. And
Yes.
our team is doing a fabulous job, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us also, it is little bit of a challenge to find the actual meaning so that we can fill in the right word. So
Yeah.
so today's what Gopi Garu did is he kept Telugu words and also English so that we can relate and understand it easily. So it was really wonderful, sir. Thank you, Gopi Garu. It was
Thank you,
an
Srikanth Garu, for giving the opportunity, and especially thanks for Sirisha Madam to keep driving me to make a presentation. I was a real so thanks a lot for her to make this.
Shirisha Madam, how about that lecture today?
I'm very happy to see you, sir. Namaste. It's a wonderful program, sir. It's going on. So Gopi Garu is given a good lecture today. So we enjoyed lots, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, I'll small request, sir. I want organizers to switch off the camera, sir, so we can see more members, please. If you don't mind.
Yes.
You.
Okay, give me somebody.
Sai Krishna, sir.
Sir, namaste, sir.
Yes, boss. What's happening?
Sir, everything is fine, sir. Sessions are going very well, sir. It's been honored in this inner journey session, sir. Meditation is going well. Connecting with Mahathar Babaji Master. It's very good, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Tell me, Nilesh Swamiji, again.
Yeah, it's a great experience going on. This is my first time meditation, and feeling really, really good. No thoughts coming, and like I don't feel my body at all during meditation. So it's a great experience, and the entire team is doing really good job. Thank you.
Wow.
Can I request Swati, please, to unmute yourself?
Namaste, everyone. It's been a great session joining. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Namaste, Patriji. It's been a great session with all the masters here. I've just started this journey about 2 months ago. And today my experiences were incredible. I heard my name being called out while I was meditating. And and I'm trying to meditate more on a daily basis so I can feel have better experiences. And also it's been a great spiritual journey as well, hearing all the lectures and learning more and more every day. Coming from an Arya Samaj family, I was not aware of many things, but I'm learning this at this age and time. I just felt like this was my calling, and so I had to be here. That's my experience.
Yes, Arya Samaj, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, Satyada Prakash. I am a great fan of that book.
Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. So I'm trying to introduce meditation to my kids also. This Saturday there is a class being held by Dr. Prabhakar Rao sir from Bodhan. So we'll be attending that too.
Any particular question?
No, sir, I'm just trying to heal my health as well. So I'm hoping I can reach that point.
Meditation is compulsory for every spiritual master.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That is a practical course.
Mm-hmm.
There is theory and there is practicals.
Right. Yeah.
A little theory and an ounce of theory and a pound of practice.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Theory is very less. Practice
Right.
is very. No. Like swimming. Learning swimming theory is simple, but the practice is difficult.
Correct. Yeah.
So spirituality meditation is also like swimming. There is very little theory. Today, whatever you heard from Dr. Gopi, that is the theory. Nothing else is theory.
Yeah.
Those 9 points are the theory. Now you have to practice it.
Yes. Yeah.
Become one with the breath. You must become so much one with the breath that you must become breath putra, vayu putra, pavan putra. That is Ramayana, to become like pavan putra.
Yeah.
You must become your breath putra.
Okay.
That's the second birth. First birth from your own mother.
Right.
Second birth from your own breath. Then you become a Dvija, a Brahmin. Dvija means twice born.
Okay.
First birth is from mother. We all have first birth. But now we have to go for the second birth. You must become Pavan Putra. You must become Vayu Putra. That is meditation. Through pranayama. Comfortable pranayama, anapanasati.
Yes, yeah.
Then you become Breath Putra.
Mm-hmm.
Then you realize your Atmaram.
Okay.
This is all Ramayana.
Right. Yeah. So
everybody should become a Breath Putra, Pavan Putra. Everybody. So before the entry of Hanuman, it is called as Kishkinda Kanda in Ramayana.
Correct.
Monkey Kanda.
Monkey.
But after Hanumanji comes, it is called Sundara Kanda.
Right.
Before meditation, that person is in Kishkinda Kanda. After meditation, he is in the Sundara Kanda. Life becomes beautiful. Understand?
Yes. Yeah.
Without meditation, everybody is like a monkey. Only jumping from here and there, not doing anything purposeful. But once you become meditator, you do things purposefully.
Correct.
There will be meaning for every movement of the body, every movement of the mind. Everything will be purposeful and beautiful. Meaningful, purposeful, and beautiful. Sundara Kanda. Meditation is a must. The sooner you get into meditation, the better it is for you.
True.
Shubhasti Tigram. Adasyam Amritam Visham. A stitch in time saves 9. Kaal kare so aaj kar. Aaj kare so ab pal mein pralay hoga, bahuri karoge kab? If something has to be done, it has to be done immediately.
Definitely will follow that.
I'm drinking chai. So it must be done immediately. Otherwise it gets cold.
Correct. Yes.
So I must drink. Shubhasya Sigram. Alasyam Amritam Visham. A stitch in time saves 9. Kaal kare so aaj kar. Aaj kare so ab pal mein praday hoga, bahuri karoge kab? All these things show that something is number one priority. It must become the number one activity. Meditation is number one activity priority for every person, human being, if he is a human being.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's what I'm learning here.
Yeah. There is very little theory, man. We are all gods. That's all the theory. The theory is over. Aham Brahmasmi.
Right.
The theory is over. Now you have to become that. Through meditation, you will realize that. When I realize myself, I realize you also. You are also that. Whatever I am, you are that. There's no difference. The moment I realize myself, I realize everybody in the whole world, in the whole cosmos. In one stroke, I understand everything because I understood myself. How do you understand yourself? Meditation, 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 meditation. Keep the eyes closed. And become the breath putra.
Okay.
Pavan putra. Very simple, but very, very profound. We don't have to go to any Himalayas. Leave our family. No. We have to only leave our stupidity, our insanity, our laziness, our carelessness towards ourselves. At home, we have to practice meditation. In our respective homes, we should become like Lord Hanuman. Every minute counts. Every day counts. You are responsible for your family, your world, your society.
Yes.
When you are a meditator, you will discharge your responsibilities very, very perfectly. I have a responsibility towards you. You are my world. I have to perform my duty towards you personally by teaching meditation to you. We are all responsible people. We are
It speaks a
responsible.
lot that we all are here. Yeah. Yes.
We are all responsible for each other. Madam, you are responsible for me. I am responsible for you.
Yes.
We have taken with great expectations. Yes, I will do all these things. Then you have come here.
Right. I'll definitely follow the path, sir. Yeah.
As Arya Samajis, you know much theory.
Yes.
You have to do much practice.
Right.
That's it. Cheers for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wisdom, Guruji.
Yes, Srikant.
Yes, sir. So we are Sanveen. You want to unmute, please? Yeah.
Namaste, Patri sir. Such a pleasure to talk to you again. It's been a while. We talked before when you were in London with Pranahita. So,
Okay.
yes, today's experience was amazing. I felt a lot of energies. I felt like the time went by so quickly. Like I just closed my eyes and then just opened my eyes. I felt like a time bending machine. So one request is, if it is at all possible, to extend the time so we can benefit so much more from these energies. So it was a pleasure. Sir, I too am trying to quieten the monkey mind. And I'm trying to swim, as you were suggesting to Swati. So just need your blessings, sir.
Where are you now?
Sir, I'm in Canada. I moved from England 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So Calgary, I live in Calgary. It's in the western part of Canada. Very cold most of the time. Even right now, it's only 7-8 degrees outside. So, but really had the pleasure since I moved here to talk to North American masters.
Thank you, Baba. Srikanth,
Yes,
this
sir.
is Sitaram book.
Oh, wow. Very
It has
nice.
come into my hands.
Fine. Wow.
Finally, it came out in Telugu. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
finally it came out in Telugu.
Yes, sir.
We'll send it to you.
Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll definitely need copies, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And tomorrow we have Parinita Madam, sir, coming up.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah. So, what's the topic, Arun?
Yeah, it's Mastery of the Soul.
Yeah.
The topic is Mastery of the Soul by Parinita Madam. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, as Madam Sanveen was asking, we'll have to increase our meditation. So, this is the pattern for the first 12 days, Madam. So, after that, it will be total meditation, the total 2 hours, probably 1 hour 45 minutes of meditation and just 15 minutes for sharing. So, these first 12 days, we wanted to give some theory so that for all new people, it is some kind of a knowledge sharing, and then we'll get on to meditation. That is that is how the event is planned, madam. So you'll
That
get
is
it.
the right procedure. That is the right procedure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Really, thank you very much for Balkrishna, sir, because he understood that this is very much needed for all the new people. So he introduced this in the beginning, and then we are getting into the meditation after that, sir.
Yeah. So shall we take some questions or we'll end the session?
Yes, yes. Take the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gopi Garu should answer.
Nagalakshmi.
Hello, sir. Namaste, sir. My question is, today I went into meditation very deeply, and after some time, I was not able to hear Madam's voice as well. So, is that a sleep or a deep meditation? But after getting out of meditation, I didn't even felt any sleepiness.
Well, if I can answer that, it's from my experience and what I know, it's a deep state of meditation. It's not a sleep, which means what I've heard, and it happens to me also many times. When we are physically not in a position to accept the high energies that we get during these kind of high energy programs, your body takes into a deep trance and you lose your awareness. So it is pretty natural. So what we have to do as a sadhaka is try to increase our energy levels to more regular meditation practice, so that when these higher energies come, we can be in that awareness state and understand it happening.
So, can I talk to Patricia?
Sure.
I'll give the same answer.
Sure, sir. I'll increase my time, but I have a 1.5-year-old kid, so I'm just requesting him to cooperate with me for this timing so that I can, listen to these classes and do meditation. But yes, he is listening. He is sleeping right now very peacefully. So I'm doing meditation peacefully here. So my question is, every day is a challenge for me. I understand what mistakes I do at the end of the day. I realize it. But at some point of time, I lose the control over my words or actions. So, what needs to be done?
Take care of your baby first. Only when the baby is asleep, you do your meditation. Not when the baby is awake. Your attention will be divided. No. As a young mother, your responsibility is more towards your child than to your meditation. Understand?
Okay, sir.
When the
Yes,
baby
sir.
is asleep, then utilize that time for meditation.
Yes.
Full to she will answer. She is into motherhood and rearing children.
Thank you. Thank you, Nagalakshmi.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Srikanth.
Ravali, sir. I think last one, sir. We'll close up.
Okay.
Ravali.
Namaste, Patri sir. My name is Ravali. I'm talking from USA, Arizona. Just wanted to say I love you, sir. This is something which is coming from me since yesterday. I wanted to say this word to you. I was lucky. I just stayed. I thought I might get a chance. I just love you, sir. And I have one question. Is that there are many universes out there, many beings out there. What's the beauty of this planet Earth, sir? Why are there so many astral masters want to get birth here? What's the beauty of our planet, sir?
It is one of the beautiful planets, not the only beautiful planet.
Okay, sir.
There are infinite number of beautiful planets. Earth is one more beautiful planet.
Sure.
There are n number of universes, n number of beautiful Earths. Earth is one of those beautiful things. So people come here.
Okay.
We all have come here because it's a beautiful planet. We could have gone to any other beautiful planet, but we chose to came here. Come here. Arey Baba, the universe is so very vast.
Yes, sir.
You can't even think about it. This Earth planet, Gaia, is one of those beautiful planets where people converge. Wherever there is a beauty, there people converge. And beauty is everywhere. So many galaxies, so many beautiful planets, so many challenging situations everywhere. So many adventures. What a creation. Unending creation. Where every bit of creation is valuable.
Yes.
How beautiful our physical body. How great our physical body. How magnificent our physical body. We have to utilize this physical body to the utmost. Our stay in the physical body is of paramount importance to us and to everybody else. Earth is one of those beautiful planets, man. One of the infinite number of planets.
Yes,
Beautiful
sir.
planet. Yes, Srikanth.
Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to see you, sir, again tomorrow. Friends, thank you very much for joining today. Tomorrow we'll start again, same 5 o'clock in the morning for the US time and 2:30 for India time. So it'll be by Parinita Madam. Yeah.
Gopi Garu, thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you, Patriji. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for Srikant Garu and Sirisha Garu for giving me the opportunity. I can only say that I was just an instrument and you spoke to me. And I was like literally worried about how the presentation will come through, but I believe went through because of all your grace. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Patriji, for having here with your valuable time and valuable speech and answers. Thank you, Gopi Garu, for your wisdom session today. We learned a lot. We learned all those 9 gems. They are the beautiful gems that we need to wear we need to grow spiritually. And thank you, Srikant, for helping us go this session smooth. So let's have a session tomorrow, friends, with Parnita Madam on mastery of the soul. So it's going to be another beautiful session tomorrow, and we are going to conclude this session today. Thank you so much for having you all here, and we enjoyed these wonderful energies together. We make a better energies going forward. Thank you so much. And from day 13 onwards, we are going to have some intense meditation sessions, and these all day until day 12 we will have theory sessions every day.
Kameshwari is here.
Oh, superb, superb. So we're going to end this session with a beautiful song by Kameshwari Madam. Kameshwari Madam, do you want to unmute yourself and start? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Gnanamosagarada Gnanamosagarada Sujnanamosagarada 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 Garuda Gamana Vada Sujnanamosagarada Garuda Gamana Vada Sujnanamosagarada Garuda Gamana Vada Sujnanamosagarada Garuda Gamana Vada Sujnanamosagarada Neenamamu Chenamadi Neenamamu Chenamadi Neenamamu Chenamadi Neenamamu Chenamadi Nirmalamai Nadi Sujnanamosagarada Sujnanamosagarada Paramatmudu Jivatmudu Paramatmudu Jivatmudu Padunalugu Lokamulu Paramatmudu Jivatmudu 14 లోకములు నరకిన్నెర కిం పురుషులు నారదాది మునులు నరకిన్నెర కిం పురుషులు నారదాది మునులు పరిపూర్ణ నిష్కళంక నిరవధి సుఖదాయక పరిపూర్ణ నిష్కళంక నిరవధి సుఖదాయక వర త్యాగరాజార్చిత భాగముత నానేసు జ్ఞానమోసగరాద సుజ్ఞానమోసగరాద గరుడగమన వాద సుజ్ఞానమోసగరాద సుజ్ఞానమోసగరాద థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Wonderful, Kameshwari garu.
Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful. So we enjoyed it. Just like another premeditating stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank
you. Yeah. Thank you. So let's check if Pratima madam, do you have anything to say? I think we are missing your session. We are missing your message. Do you want to unmute yourself and talk about it?
I want to say ఒక్క వర్డ్ ఏంటంటే
Yeah, please.
అందరం బ్లూ వేసుకున్నాం టుడే.
Yeah.
That's true actually. Yeah.
Yeah. పత్రిజీ కూడా బ్లూనే, లిటిల్ డార్క్ అంతే కానీ బట్ పత్రిజీ కూడా బ్లూ వేసుకున్నారు.
బ్లూనే అంతే, అది బ్లూనే అంటారు దాన్ని.
అంతే.
Yeah, that's true.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. నైస్ హోస్టింగ్. అందరూ బాగా చేశారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ అరుణ్. ఓకే.
Thank you.
I have to go. Bye.
Please, yeah.
Thank you, Kameshwari.
I would suggest Pratima garu to continue tomorrow because we have a lot of participants who have left, so they will miss.
Yes. Actually, my network seems to be unstable too. Something voice is lagging. So yes, thank you so much. I can continue tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, with this we are going to end the session, friends. So Pratima is going to continue her message tomorrow. So all those participants who are requesting for Pratima's message can please watch out for tomorrow's session, and we are going to have a wonderful meditation session again tomorrow with Pratima, and Parnita madam is going to join tomorrow with her session on soul. It's going to be mastery of the soul is the topic. So we will have a wonderful session. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we are going to end the session. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, Arun.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, Gopi.
Thank you,
so
Arun.
much. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
I'd like to say one word. Tapassu చేసిన తర్వాత ఆఫ్టర్ ద మెడిటేషన్ దేవతలు ప్రత్యక్షం అవుతారంట. లైక్ దాట్ మన మెడిటేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత పత్రి సార్ ప్రత్యక్షం అవుతున్నారు రోజు మన ఫ్యూచర్ ఎనర్జీ బాబాజీ ఇంకా ఈశ్వరుడు కూడా వచ్చేస్తారేమో.
Gopi sir, then అసలు ప్రతిమ మేడం రోజు మన ఎక్కడికో తీసుకెళ్తుంది. గ్రహయాత్ర లానే ఉంది. It's taking us to astral worlds